Hello, everybody. This is Joe from PrepAgent. It's Tuesday. Hope you're having a good day. Thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, so today we're doing finance. Yuck, it's the worst, but we're going to get through it because we're together and we got to learn this stuff. But if we join forces, we will make it. Okay, so I've been doing a lot of walking today. Talked to Adrian if walking counts as exercise. Anybody know? I'm trying to gear up for Halloween. Walk the neighborhood. Adrian said it's exercise only if I walk correctly. So we had a 20-minute debate about what walking correctly means. I don't know if I'm supposed to walk like the professional walkers or what. So anyway, now we are doing finance. Before we do that, a quick reminder for you guys as we begin. We have our thank you that we want to give you guys who've been referring us business. We don't expect you to refer a business to get an Amazon card, but if you are referring business to us, we want to let you know that we appreciate it. So make sure you sign up for our affiliate program. Okay, guys, make sure you sign up for that. And that way, when you tell students in your class about our website, PrepAgent.com, and they sign up, you will get rewarded in the form of an Amazon gift card that you could use for the holidays coming up, which we could all use. So make sure you sign up for that affiliate program. We found a lot of people really liked what we did for them, which is awesome, and they were referring us business, and they weren't getting anything for it. So we want to make sure you get something for it, okay? And you get that Amazon gift card, all right? I mean, we all use Amazon, right? So make sure you do that. And of course, don't forget to tell your friends to subscribe to our YouTube channel. The 1 millionth subscriber gets a free fedora. At 1 million subscribers, we're giving out free fedoras for everybody. Okay. With that being said, let's move on. Okay, so here we go. First question. Liviu says, wow, that's terrible. What's terrible about that? Fedoras are awesome. I like my fedora. Okay, a borrower bought a $74,000 house with no down payment. The loan was probably A, a conventional insured loan, B, a VA loan, C, a conventional loan, or D, a FHA loan. And the answer is B, a VA loan. So let's talk about this. What do we know about a VA loan? Everybody write down all the facts they can about a VA loan. Okay, ready, go. Who could tell me some facts about a VA loan? Okay, who's the first one on the board to show off they've been studying? Don't be shy. Show the world that you're smart. Okay, no down payment. Good. That's the first one. Nice job, Rachel. Jasmine says it's for veterans. Excellent. Michelle says it has to be your primary residence. Awesome. Okay, so it has to be occupied. It can't be used to buy like a massive stadium or anything like that. Okay, March, you say 14 residential. I think you mean 1 to 4 units. All right, excellent. These are all great things. Now, I want you guys to tell me everything you know about an FHA loan. An FHA loan. An FHA loan. Who could give me some facts about an FHA loan? Okay, so FHA loan is a form of insurance for lenders. Nice job, Tim San. Great job. Carly says you got to have 3 to 5% down. Good job. So you need a down payment. Not a big one, but you do need a down payment. Nice job. Okay, and the lender's backed by the government. Good. It lets you make the payments a longer period. Okay, and you have to qualify. Good job, everybody. I see some of you writing down the word secondary. What is secondary market? Is the secondary market the same as a secondary mortgage? Is a second loan the same as the secondary market? What do you guys think? So what's that all about? What is the secondary market? So the secondary market is what's known as the resale marketplace. Everybody write that down. Resale marketplace. Resale marketplace. I want to see that in the chat. Resale marketplace. Secondary market. I don't see it in the chat. Resale marketplace. Just write that. Keep it as short as possible. Okay, and the reason that I think the secondary market exists is so that the banks have money to lend out. Because if there's no secondary market, they would run out of money while they're waiting for people to pay them back. The secondary market makes sure those banks are liquid so that they can lend money. So what does that word liquid mean? Who knows what that word liquid means? So I just used a fancy word on all you guys. Liquid. What does the word liquid mean? What does that word liquid mean? What do you guys think? So how liquid something is basically means how easily could it be turned to cash. And you have different varying degrees of something's liquid and something's not. Real estate is traditionally not a very liquid asset, whereas like a stock is more liquid. So there's all varying degrees of liquidity, okay? And it basically means how much cash is on hand. So the secondary market makes so that the lenders are more liquid so they can lend out more cash. Everybody got it? Right? Got it. Okay, everybody right? Got it. And give me a big old fist bump emoji. I want to see fist bump emojis. Okay, so if that's the secondary market, I want you guys to tell me what is the primary mortgage market. Obviously, if there's a secondary, there's got to be a primary. If there's second, somebody's got to be a first, right, guys? You can't have a second and no first. If that was the case, every time somebody hit a baseball, they'd run into the pitcher and run straight up the middle. And that would be ridiculous. So the primary mortgage market is what? That's when you go to the bank and you get a loan. It's where you get, your loan from the bank and they lend you money. And when you just go there and they originate the loan, that's the primary mortgage market. Okay? Now this is different than a first loan and a second loan. So when you have a first loan and a second loan, which one is higher risk? The first or the second? What do you guys think? The first or the second? Which one's higher risk? The first or the second? The second loan. So therefore, which one has a higher interest rate? The first or the second? Which one would have a higher interest rate? The first or the second? So the second loan would have the higher interest rate because interest is directly related to risk. Okay? So when a bank decides to make a loan to you, how do they decide to make that loan? What do they look at? How do they make that decision? So Brenda goes to the bank like, I want a loan. And they're just like, hold on, Brenda. We got to do some research here. We need to know if, we need to see the, etc., etc. What do they got to look at? So some of you guys are looking at the credit. That's the FICO score. Good. See if you got a job. So it's the income. But what's the most important thing of all? So when Brenda wanted to get that loan, what's the biggest thing they asked Brenda? What do you guys think? And think in real life terms. Get your head out of the textbooks and just think real life experience. Don't get all fancy on me all the time with all your fancy words. They would go to Brenda and say, Brenda, can we see the house? Where's the house? You want us to lend you money? Let us see the house. Brenda would be like, over there. Where? Okay, cool. Hey, Mr. Appraiser, go check out Brenda's house. We want to see if the value is sufficient to cover the loan and then some. Okay, does everybody got that? The house is the most important. Of course your income is important. Of course your credit history is important. Of course, all those different types of things are important, but nothing is more important than the house itself. Because everything else could go to crap, but if the house maintains its value and a sufficient amount above the loan, the bank could always get their money back. Everybody got it? Right, got it. Right, got it. Okay, so I see some of you guys writing the word equity down. So what is that? That's important when we deal with financing. What is equity? What is equity? I'm going to give you the stuffy textbook definition. Equity is the interest in the property above and beyond all liens against it. Oh my God, I got bored just hearing myself say that. Equity is the interest in the property above and beyond all liens against it. So what that means is after you sell the property and you pay everybody you owe money to, what can you take home and go buy a cookie with? I don't know why I always reference cookies. It just seems so tangible. Especially those awesome chocolate chip cookies from Subway. Oh, delicious. I don't really love Subway, but those cookies are the bomb. Okay, so equity is the interest in the property above and beyond all liens against it. Good. Okay, I got big news. Big news for everybody. Tomorrow, Adrian's doing the webinar. I know, you're all excited. He doesn't like it when I put unnecessary pressure on him, but I just got to be real. It's going to be the most amazing thing you've ever experienced in your life. If you guys ever seen like Cirque du Soleil in Vegas, it's going to be just like that. Have you ever seen like a Kiss rock concert or the Rolling Stones? Like ditto, exactly. So there. I know, Adrian doesn't like the pressure. God gave rock and roll to you. Any Kiss fans? Come on, where's the children of the early 80s? Put in your soul for you. Rock and roll to everyone. Rock and roll to you. Put it in your soul. Okay. Next one. Carrie says country. Go country. Okay, here we go. Let the buyer beware is also known as what? I don't think it reads that way. I think it reads, let the buyer beware is also known as what? Et tu etat, lease pendens, ad valorem, or caveat emptor. What do you guys think? And the answer is caveat emptor. Good. What is ad valorem Latin for? Who knows what ad valorem is Latin for? Ad valorem. What is that Latin for? Ad valorem is Latin for according to value. What is lease pendens Latin for? Lease pendens. Lease pendens. What is that Latin for? Lease pendens. It's Latin for lawsuit pending. Oh, excuse me. Latin for lawsuit pending. Good. Great job, everybody. What is amortization? What is amortization? What is amortization? What do you guys think? Amortization. Amortization is the process of paying off the loan. So when you have a fully amortized loan, it means you've paid it down and you owe no more money. But sometimes you can make payments on your loan, but yet your debt goes up. Not only do you not pay them back, you actually owe more money at the end of the year than when you started. What kind of interest is this? What kind of loan is that? What am I describing when you pay off your payments every month as agreed upon, but you actually end up owing more money? Nice job, Jesus Acosta. Negative amortization. He was the first one on the board with that one. Negative amortization, what I was looking for. And then what is it called if you make your payments and you owe exactly the same amount at the end of the year as that you did when you first started? What is that called? So negative amortization is when your debt goes up. What's it called when you make your payments and you owe the exact same amount at the end as when you started? That's a straight no in interest only. Interest only. Straight no, interest only. And I see a lot of you guys writing balloon note, so let's just touch on that. A lot of you guys just want to get to that balloon. What is that balloon note? What is that balloon payment? What is that balloon loan? Somebody give me information about balloons as it pertains to financing. What's the balloon all about? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? A balloon loan, I want all you guys to write this down. Everybody ready to write this down? Partially amortized loan. Write that down. Partially amortized loan. Partially amortized loan. I feel a little peppy today. Do I sound peppy? I think it's because I had the most amazing chai latte I've had in my life. That doesn't sound so manly, does it? Whatever. I'm comfortable myself. I am what I am. Partially amortized loan. It's when you make your payments and all of a sudden you have one big payment due. It comes up with straight notes, comes up if you make your payments and then everything is paid off. It's one big payment. Partially amortized loan. Okay, moving right along. Whenever I think of balloon, I think of that. I don't know who else, children in the 80s, hear me out on this one. When you had a substitute teacher in your class in your elementary school, they had this weird little foreign movie over this kid who had a red balloon and he chased the red balloon around everywhere. And then eventually the red balloon got deflated and it was like super sad. I think the movie was actually called Red Balloon. Anybody else watch that one when the teacher was out and the substitute teacher came? They always played that crappy movie. Am I the only one? Maybe I'm the only one. Okay, moving right along. Which of the following describes a mortgage that requires a principal and interest payments at regular intervals and is called the liquidation of debt by periodic installments until the debt is satisfied? Annuity loan, amortized loan, accelerated loan, D, assemblage loan. Thanks, Mike Lyons. Way to go, child of the 80s. Okay, the answer is amortized loan. Amortized loan. Okay, moving right along. Generally, as the employment rate and the GMP both rise, A, sales of existing homes will remain level or increase. B, the level of personal income rises. C, new residential developments will increase in numbers. Or D, all the other answer choices are correct. The answer is D. All the other answer choices are correct. When an eligible veteran is negotiating the purchase of a home with a VA guaranteed loan, as part of the loan process, the VA will issue A, Uniform Residential Appraisal Report, B, Certificate of Reasonable Value, C, Certificate of Discount, or D, Certificate of Indebtedness. And the answer is B, Certificate of Reasonable Value. Quick, flash question. What's a test for a fixture? Who could give me the acronym for a test for a fixture? And tell me the 5 essential tests for a fixture. Quick, go. Surprise question, out of nowhere. The 5 tests to see if something's a fixture. Okay, Natalie Perea says, Maria. What does Maria stand for? Quick, no time to think. Stop thinking, just write. Stands for method, adaptability, relationship, intention, agreement. Good, just making sure you guys are awake. Finance stuff gets boring. Sometimes I gotta pop off like that. Sorry if I scared anybody. But it's for your own good. Okay, back to finance. The borrower with a construction loan receives the loan amount in A, one sum at the beginning of the construction period, B, one sum at the end of the construction period, C, stages called draws during the construction period, or D, 2 payments at the beginning and at the end of the construction period. And the answer is C, stages called draws during the construction period. So a construction loan is also known as a interim loan, which is a short-term loan. It's there for the construction period. When that period is done, it transfers to a long-term loan, also known as a takeout loan. Just wanted to drop some knowledge on you there. Hope you don't mind. A note on which only the interest is paid during its term is called A, void, B, an amortized note, C, a straight note, or D, an installment note. If you guys get this wrong, I'm going to cry. Because we went over this like 10 minutes ago. Maybe even 5 minutes ago. And the answer is a straight note. Boom! If you guys check my Instagram today, I posted a video with questions of the day. You should check it out. I'm wearing a green fedora today. I know, exciting. Check it out. You can see my pretty face. A loan made with real estate as security and not involving government participation in the form of insuring, guaranteeing, or direct lending is known as A, budget mortgage, B, conventional loan, C, Bancroft bond, or D, standby loan. And the answer is B, conventional loan. Adrian just posted a link. When property is appraised as part of the loan application process, a copy of the appraisal, A, is confidential and for the lender's use only. B, must be shared with all the parties. C, is given to the seller only upon written request. Or D, must be provided to the borrower. I do have my dogs on Instagram. It's my clickbait. And the answer is D, must be provided to the borrower. It's actually my Halloween costume this year. I'm going to dress up my dog, and I'm going to dress my dog as me. I'm going to put a fedora and glasses on my dog, and I'm going to put like a dog nose and ears and like a little jacket I made with his coloring. And we're going to go as each other. Okay, moving right along. Jones owned 3 pieces of real estate: a house, a lakeside cottage, and attractive woodland. Which of the following expenses may be deducted for all 3 properties on the Jones income tax return? A, property taxes. B, both mortgage interest and property taxes. C, mortgage interest. Or D, insurance premiums. And the answer is property taxes. Did I just click the wrong one? Sorry, guys. Property taxes. Is property taxes a general lien or a specific lien? Who knows the answer to that? Is property tax a general lien or a specific lien? Is property tax a general lien or a specific lien? Property tax is a specific lien. Income tax would be a general lien. All right. Mortgages which are not insured by a government agency are called A, FMHA mortgages, B, VA mortgages, C, conventional mortgages, or D, FHA loans. Adrian, what subject are we doing tomorrow morning? Let's get everybody pumped. Okay, the answer is C, conventional mortgages. I definitely recommend you guys go to the webinar tomorrow with Adrian, because if you come to all my webinars, obviously I'm more comfortable teaching in a certain way, a certain style, so you get redundant. And when you hear Adrian do a webinar, you get a different perspective, a different way of explaining things, and it really helps break the monotony. I try and be as unmonotonous as possible, but it's basically impossible with this stuff. So having a different person give their form of explaining things could be really helpful for you guys. He can explain the same concepts but in a different way. So I really recommend you guys go. When the real estate market changes from a buyer's market to a seller's market, which of the following results could naturally be expected? A, construction activity in a new subdivision would decline. B, prices would be unaffected since every parcel is unique. D, price would probably drop because of the increased supply and reduced demand. Or D, price would rise because the increased demand and large supply. And the answer is D. Price would rise because of the increased demand and large supply. By the way, in case you guys are wondering about our schedule, I saw something asked for the time. We always post it on our Facebook events page. Adrian, can you provide a link to our Facebook events page, please? It's on our Facebook events page, our schedule every week. Adrian, on Friday, always post it, and so it's there every week. So if you guys ever are wondering what time or what subject we're doing, just look on our Facebook events page, and you can find it there. And by the way, if you go on that page, you could like add yourselves to get notifications and whatnot to remind you to attend. Okay, who's the recipient of the mortgage insurance payment on an FHA insured loan? A, mortgagor, B, FHA, C, state real estate organization, or D, the lending institution. So Adrian just posted a link in the chat to our Facebook events page, so make sure you check that out. You're welcome, Malu. You're becoming my biggest fan. Should get you a fedora. Okay, the answer is FHA. Who is the recipient of the mortgage insurance payment on an FHA insured loan? It's FHA. Who is the recipient of a mortgage insurance premium? You have to. I'm going to look at that one. Okay, I just submitted that one for feedback, guys. So all you guys saw who are wondering about that, you just saw me submit that for feedback. Okay, the applicant for a mortgage may not be asked about his or her A, source of income used for repayment, B, number and ages of dependents, C, national origin, or D, immigration status. Okay, the answer is C, national origin. Good job, everybody. A foreign public notice against certain land setting forth that court action has been instituted is known as A, lease pendants, B, judgment, C, construction loan, or D, an attachment. What do you guys think? And the answer is a lease pendants. We went over that before. Teresa, you can rewatch these videos. They're on your control panel, so you could definitely rewatch them as much as you'd like. A clause in a loan document which makes the payments periodically increase is known as A, escalation clause, B, interest clause, C, acceleration clause, or D, alienation clause. What do you guys think? And the answer is A, escalation clause. The answer is A. We got to look that up, guys. A lot of you guys really see acceleration clause. That demands all the payments due then and there. Like, boom, give me my money. Okay, so the answer here is escalation clause. When they say the payments periodically increase, that's an escalation clause. Okay. Acceleration clause is when the lender wants all their money then and there because you did something to violate the loan agreement in one form or another. All right, guys, that's it for today. So just for fun, I want everybody, we're going to try and guess everybody's age here. I want all you guys to write something big that happened when you were in high school. Let's see if we could all guess everybody's age. For me, when I was in high school, Nirvana was just about to come out. The Beastie Boys were big. They were rocking. What do you guys got? The Giants won the Super Bowl. Man, a lot of you guys circling 9/11. How depressing. Okay, I was in high school. If you want to go there during the O.J. Simpson car chase, I'm not 50. Man, you guys are naming such depressing things. Anybody have anything exciting? Dina was the youngest here. T.O. was playing for the Eagles. Give me something a little more bright and fluffy. Ah, where's the beef? Thanks, Bill Davis. Livy says, I'm 22, so I guess Ariana Grande had a big hit, I guess, when you were in high school, Livia. I don't know. I'm going on a whim here. Okay. Oh, Carrie says Jimmy Carter. Well, it's been fun, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Adrian will be on the mic. And I will be back Thursday. Thanks, everybody. Have an amazing day. It's been fun.